It's the Caleb MTGO Show.
I'm going to take a Noble Hierarch here. And I think I want to attack some folks. Maybe Lounging Wizard. They have Answers to Archon in their deck. They've got cards like the 5 mana, Steal Your Permanent, that sort of thing. It's possible your line was better. I don't care. I am very clearly trying to move away from that match. I was not having fun. I would like to draft a deck that I have fun with. If you would like me to tell you that your line is amazing and that you're the most beautiful, intelligent viewer of all time, I will do that, but I would like to move on. I did the best I could. Natural order or bust. We can try natural ordering. It's a lot worse than it used to be, but it still can win games sometimes. There's like 3 things in the cube worth natural ordering up. The cool thing about Hoof was that it was like a card that your green decks actually wanted. I understand the Hoof coming out of the cube, of course. Admittedly, you did like that. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I should run more of these compliments. Yeah, think about Nissa. Think about Voice. Voice is not a bad one to sack to natural order and stuff. I don't think Voice is a bad card. Not the worst cube card ever. It's a little low powered. I really liked Nissa with Bill, and Nissa's still good with like Cradle and such. Got kind of a boomery start here. I think I should be grabbing the Devoted Druid, but I'm a little tempted by the Hagak, right? Sometimes your green decks can just cast the damn thing. And there are a few like green cards binning. Let's gammon. Could be like a fine backup natural order target, right? That Hagak. Well, there's something worth natural ordering for. Not my favorite thing to natural order up. You know what card I miss? Terastodon. That card would fucking win. You'd natural order for it, and you'd fucking win. You'd blow up your opponent's whole board, and they would concede. On like turn 3 or something. Woodfall Primus is like, I will blow up that 1 permanent, and now I have a 6/6. I guess it's better with Flash. Yeah, I would not have cut Terastodon when they did. I thought it was like one of the better things to natural order for him. And Rampant too, right? That card was winning so many games for me. A little Chariot action. Is Crater Hoof just past its time? I think there were fewer all-in Mana Dork decks. Like, with the cube getting more aggressive and getting faster, it's hard to play a ramp game plan where you're just doing, like, Mana Dorks, Hoof for the win. Very difficult for that plan to actually work. I feel like your aggro decks are racing you consistently. And a lot of your better cards are becoming, like, standalone threats that can win the game on their own. A little bit better against, like, sweepers and disruption and stuff. Like, you can just play a bill and play a few lands and activate it, and your opponent's dead. And you don't actually need a Crater Hoof anymore. Is the reasoning, I believe. You assume I like Atraxa and the Dinosaur more as order targets. Well, Atraxa's the bee's knees, right? That's the best one. In terms of Dinosaur versus Woodfall Primus, I think that's very close. Gonna be a little matchup dependent, Tom. The Dinosaur is a little easier to cast. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm not high on this pack here. I guess I'll just take Corsair. Oh, Tear's fine. Tear's solid. Natural order for Bill? Hell yeah. Shahrazad? I've not cast a Shahrazad in a very long time. And anything niche you might think to do with Shahrazad, I've almost certainly not done it. I think I played it once in a casual game. My opponent was like, okay, I concede. I'd like to attack for the win. And I was like, oh, this card fucking sucks. Any thought for Crucible? Not really. You need, like, kind of a specific deck. Specific green deck before you're jamming Crucible, right? The Strip Mine and a lot of ways to tutor for it. And then when you naturally draw the Crucible, and you don't have the Strip Mine, it just does fucking nothing. So you need, like, a lot of ways. And then you need redundant Crucible effects. You become, like, a combo deck. It's a little different. A little different than what I've got here currently anyway, right? Hopefully find a Cradle for the Academy for the Reclaimer, huh? I'll grab District. I know I was talking about Voice the first time around, but I'm gonna grab District just in case we see a Minskin Boo. Druid came back. That's a good sign. Green's open. We might be the only green drafter here. I don't know what, what we're gonna do with that, but... yeah, it'd be interesting to see the win rates of various cards. I wouldn't be surprised if Bill just had like a stupid high win rate in the Vintage Cube. The Tameo would have been decent if we ended up with Time Walk in a later pack. Well, there's the Cradle. What a different deck if we'd started with this pack one, pick one, Like, for a pack without power, this pack is sick. Like, Ragavan, Ajani, Flage, and Shieldred. I would definitely be doing some kind of Boros thing here. Like, take Ragavan or Ajani and hope to wield the Flage. If this is a pack one, pick one. We're going to take the Cradle. I mean, it's very good here with the Reclaimer, right? And the Nissa and such. Want to make sure that one wheel doesn't... Make sure we don't have to depend on that one wheeling, right? If the Cradle wasn't in that pack, I think I'd take the Shieldred and just jam a Shieldred into here. Shieldred's good in so many spots. Poorly the Nugget. Yeah, I got ranched. Opponent played a 2-minute 2-2 that nugged me for 10 on attack. And they just like two-shot me with it 2 games in a row. I guess we splash an Oko, huh? Oko solves some problems for the green deck. The Findorn Elves gets a little bit better with this Cradle here. Sentinel's a great card, though. Oh, we'll probably just wheel whichever one we don't take, right? Green's pretty open. Hey, Hugaba! Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 9 months there. Mono green in 2024. Yeah, close to that, huh? We got Noko now. Oh, sup, Nadu. Yeah, Sentinel plays pretty well with Nadu, too. That's a little interesting, huh? That's a little interesting. Alright, deck's starting to get a little exciting. Noble in Paradise fixing for blue there. One boots. Yeah, I don't remember if we've seen the boots yet or not. I think so, Ed Tom Bell. Ooh. Yeah, pardon the stretch. Yeah, I actually like this album a lot by Dr. Smoke. I went to the Maryland Doomfest last year because they were like on the lineup, and then they had to cancel or something. There was some something where they ended up like not playing. There's a lot of other bands that I was excited to see there, but one of these times. And then this year they were on the lineup again, but I didn't run it back. Think about this Ballista, huh? It's nice mana sync for Cradle. I think we're gonna get one of those dorks back too. That's what I think. I think that's the idea, Solrior. I think that's intentional on their part. So Seder Wayfinder helps me find Cradle a little bit more, and it bins cards for Hagak, if we're serious about Hagak. I think with the Nadu and the Oko here, I'm supposed to grab the Heath. Just in case we get a blue duel. Could work with landfall cards too, get later on. Hey, Yo Bunga, thanks for the sub. This is 7 months there. You're very welcome for the content. Is Bazaar in the cube? Bazaar is in the cube. Well, that Ketria Triome is indeed that fetchable fixer I was just talking about. Perfect. Is this band still together? What do I do here? Just breaker for the sideboard. Maybe Time Spiral's sick. Can I use double blue? Astral Doors Tour. Not looking great. The upcoming shows thing shows a lot of defunct venues and stuff. We don't have any elementals for this Risen Reef, right? I think I'm just grabbing this crop rotation, just to have the Cradle a little bit more often. Oh, thanks, Ultimate Price. That's comforting. Why is Risen Reef in the cube? Because they could. I could kind of see it. Risen Reef with like clone effects is pretty cool. I haven't seen it pop off though. I've just like seen people play a bad Coiling Oracle a lot. Yeah, I think that comment's from like 10 years ago though, right, Abadoobie? Yeah, there's just not enough noise. There's just not enough elementals in the cube. There's like 8 or something, right? Or 14, I don't know. Just not that many. Even if you count the clones, that's only 16 out of 500 and some cards. Really hard to get multiple Risen Reef triggers. Yeah, Pest Infestation, Polluted Delta, Uro, and Mox Ruby. I mean, there's a Green Sun Zenith here, huh? We're going to take this Mox, of course, but Worth thinking about the other cards in the pack. I wouldn't mind more for this Nadu to do. Currently it works with the Chariot and it works with Sentinel. I wouldn't mind an equipment or two. We lost Lightning Greaves in the earlier booster. But I think there's a few other pieces of equipment that would go well with it. Burritos for me. Thank you, babe. Love you. Some Taco Juans. Yeah, I'll take a channel, I guess. Might work out. Torsten is a natural order hit. Yeah, that'd be solid. Reasonably castable too, huh? Yeah, maybe the channel pickup was wrong. You want Hoof? Yeah. Not on the cube. I think I'm gonna grab this Time Warp. World Spine Worm would be something else to natural order for him, but I don't actually want to draw that card ever. Whereas Primus and Hagak are a little bit more on the castable side. As much as I like Chrome Mox, I'm going to take the Waterlogged Grove here. Fixing seems more important now that we have a couple double blues. Such a good Lightning Greaves. Like, not only does it pop off with Nadu, but it also just pairs well with a lot of these cards. Eska's Chariot, Woodfall Primus, Hagak, that sort of thing. A lot of cards worth giving haste to here. Sentinel. And Umazawa's. Spring Art and Nentuku is kind of cool with the Guy's Cradle. If I'd taken that Eternal Witness earlier, then I think I'd be more into the Nentuku. Because I could actually go infinite with Time Warp, right? Or semi-infinite. I'm just going to take the Umazawa's and just have another equipment. I'm just going to grab the Elves. Golos a little tempting because it finds Cradle. 5 mana is kind of a lot, though. Metamorph always tempting. Probably not playing this. Gonna take Green Sun over Ulamog, even though Ulamog is very castable in the stack. Off of Guy's Cradle. Would be one of the better 10-drop type cards, but the Green Sun being able to find Nadu and the like is pretty strong here. There's Torsten. I think Hagak's coming out, and so is Wayfinder. we could actually cast these white cards. No, 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 no. That would be illegal. Well, maybe if Twitch chat agrees not to turn me in, I could give it a shot. Jesus Christ, my chat's brutal. No siree, Bob. Yeah, the Watley would have helped with our tricolor mana base. But I think it would have gotten cut. I think it would have been like one of my last cuts here. Someone else will just grab the sideboard card, right? Yeah, when you have Gaia's Cradle in your deck, I think Oddity's actually better than most other 4-drops. So good to flip. I like that the Night of the Reliquary finds Gaia's Cradle untapped. But maybe I don't need that hum. Maybe that's putting an extra strain on the mana base. I'm gonna cut Corsair. The only reason I cut Corsair here is because it's not very good. It's just worse than my other cards. But that's the only reason. I don't think I'm going to play this Plains. A lot of my dorks tap for white already. I might not even play this Besiju hum. A little awkward with Nissa. I'll play it, I'll play it. How much blue do we have? 1, 2. It's like 5 base. Plus another like 3-ish. Play one more island. Hopefully that's not too many. I think this deck's good. You like seeing Cradle in the opener, but I don't know about this one, huh? I don't know about this one. Yeah, they're pretty fun. I haven't played a team tournament in a minute. Really wish I had that phasing land in this deck, What happens if I make the Larcenist a 3/3 elk? I don't think it would stop. I don't think it would give me my Nadu back if I O-code the Larcenist. Because it's attached to the ability. I was looking forward to Okoing my Mana Dorks and getting Nadu triggers off of it. Kind of getting picked apart here, huh? Perfect matchup for a Larcenist, right? Where I just don't have any removal over here. GG. Eric has a $20 Stipperino with the message, put as many lands into play as possible. Win conditions up to me. Noted. Yeah, I'll give that a spin. That sounds like fun, Eric. Yeah, Revoker and Wayfinder are interesting. I guess I'll bring the Revoker in. Just something to name Soul Ring, Oh shit, what up? Hey, Danny Capicola, thanks for the sub, thanks for 14 months, and Yawgmoth 1234, thanks for the 64 months from you. Solid chance this one gets abraded, but that's fine. Pyrokinesis. Interesting. Yeah, we got a nice board. We got this Lightning Greaves. This is the Nadu waiting room for sure, Yeah, there's Nadu and Green Sun that could snag it out. We could have also channeled the Besiege You to kill this Arena of Glory. Pretty happy with that block, Oh, mana short? Damn. Outside chance I should be besieging this arena. Apology accepted, Roro. Don't let it happen again. So I could play the Oddity first in the natural order. A little bit more vulnerable to soft counters then. They just looted away a force negation. Wow. So it was either the top card of their library or they just didn't have a blue card to pitch, Regret not leaving a blue up. Play the Nadu and pop off with it a bit. Oh, we can do that next turn, huh? Maybe that'll work out okay. Poorly, Mark. I did not win a single match. Yeah, I think over my 5 attempts, I'm like 1 in 5 or something in matches. Not a great rate. I think I had a good deck though today. Just got browned. The worst matchup possible. Yeah, I mean, they had a hoser that's very hard for me to beat. Discard isn't typically good against artifacts, Magister, especially if you got a bunch of like draw 7s and stuff to rip. You're just like dumping your hand so quickly. Similar with 4th, right? Like the 4th was not exactly beating me on its own, right? We literally had one card that we cared about in their entire list, and we lost to that repeatedly. Six cards here. Gotta be a little careful. Nadu doing some work. I think after that game, I really want to bring in Endurance. They showed a few flyers that I maybe want one more thing for, and I guess I'll cut this Revoker. Prepared to get browned by Soul Ring now. I don't think this is a keeper. It's a little better. Can we turn to the Sentinel now? Would this Nadu card be good and constructed? So the reason I was able to pop off with Nadu there is Lightning Greaves, right? I don't know if there's any 0 mana equipment, like 0 to equip creature equipment that is like constructed playable, right? So in Cube, a card like Lightning Greaves Makes a lot of sense. It's got a few different things it can combine with. It's like really good with Tinker and stuff. I'm just not sure a 0 mana or a 0 equip equipment would be worth building around. So I guess no. I guess no is what I'm getting at. I'm just not one for constructed that card. Well, that's okay. Not everything has to be constructed playable, right? Guess I'll leave that one on top. Plus, they just printed a Hoser for Nadu, right? In the same set it was coming out in. 1 mana, destroy a gold card, right? I'm a mana short of devouring this DRC. I guess I could endurance the mid-combat, which means I should have mapped here. That's all right. That would be hilarious if they reprinted City in the Bottle, but for Modern Horizons cards. And put it in like Modern Horizons 4. Make everyone shell out for the fucking Hoser too. It'd be much better to cast this Endurance. Okay, needs a 3-drop, Ooh, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. I did not get much sleep last night at all. Really looking forward to some nice rest. Am I a honk shoe sleeper or a honk me? That's a good question. I think I'm more of the shoe. I don't think anyone actually does the honk me. That's not a realistic sleeping noise. I kind of want to besiege you this, but what if you besiege them and they just have another tri-lane to go grab hum? No real reason to hold up crop rotation. Brutal, Twitch chat. Good luck getting better. 3 cards. Enter the revealed card zone. They got a Pacifistation? Hell yeah. Not a good Cascade hit. Joke's on you. Now all you have is a recurable 4/3 haster. I almost want to warp here. We're just like not doing much with the damage. Feels like it could do a little bit more next turn. Next turn, maybe I'm just trying to flip Uvenwald though. How much mana we got? 6, 7. That's enough. The extra card could matter. Oh, for the escape on Bloodbraid. Yeah, I can see that. If you don't play it, does it stay in the deck? No reminder on Cascade there. Yeah, I think it goes to the bottom if you don't play it, right? Because this isn't the exile zone. So they probably wanted it still in their deck then. The old hasty on F6, just in case they wanted to ping my Ballista. Well, that means I can't flip my Moose. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bin Greaves here or not. I guess I will. Welcome, Tibalt. This is indeed the Caleb Durward stream, also known as Caleb DMTG. That also works. Hey, sup, Triflin. Much love right back at you. Poop. That does match my mood for the day, Tibalt. Yes, it is the Caleb D MTG Magic the Gathering show. Yeah, wheel it up. I imagine their 7 was more helpful than my 7. I guess I'm glad I didn't draw all this, I guess we go like Guy, Flip Moose. Could play Oko then. You'd keep this 7? Oh yeah, I'd keep this as a 7 for sure. It's more of an opener than a than a mid-game wheel hand though, right? Losing life to probe here, sure. No Crater Hoof required. Probably should have paid more attention to their bin. Maybe Revoker should be coming in. Wait, do we have the same mocks? They played the... Mana Vault thing, but they like played it and used it immediately, so it's like not the best Revoker target. I'm just gonna submit. I'm out of water. This might be a good time for a water break. Depending on how long my opponent is going to take here. I'll be back in a minute. Hey. Sorry about the delay there, folks. Yeah. Oh, I'm still up on the clock. I rescind my apology. So good, Rarzar 13. I've never gotten 2 before. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Reese Will thinks the 70 months, the big 7-0. Yeah, hand's definitely on the slower side of keeps, But ideally we go turn 2 Green Sun for Noble Hierarch, and then turn 3 Chariot, turn 4. Excuse me. Turn 4 Nissa. That Once Upon a Time whiff? So rare that you see a Once Upon a Time whiff. Brutal. Oh, nice. They're getting their Chariot down much faster than me, Once Upon a Time, the end. The end. Yeah, they're too far past to crew the Chariot now. Might as well get in, Little break for myself. Ooh, what should I stream tomorrow? I've been doing a good job of getting my standard reps in off stream. Played like 3 leagues this week. I'm gonna be in the standard seat for the team tournament on Sunday. So I don't think I need to jam standard, unless people want to watch standard. Could just keep jamming cube. Always with the cube. What'd they get? Oh, they been channel. To put sneak attack to hand? That's fucking terrifying. That's so scary. Parallax Wave is just really good in these creature mirrors. Standard's fine. I think Standard's like the best constructed format right now. Hopefully that changes Monday. Yeah. Yeah, is this gonna be like one of the most lamest duck team tournaments of all time? There's a modern seed and a legacy seed. What are the other formats lacking that Standard has right now? Diversity. Currently, Nadu is just like head and shoulders above the other decks in Modern. And like the second best deck is this like very is energy, which is also like not amazing to have as a top deck. A little bit better because at least you can like play a bunch of sweepers against them, and that's a good thing to do. But yeah, Modern's pretty miserable right now. And then Legacy's not especially diverse right now either. Just a sea of blue-black decks. Natural Order. Can I miss it into Natural Order? Is that a thing I can do? I think so. Is that a thing I want to do? Is a ban announcement coming? Apparently on Monday, huh? I'm not putting myself dead on board, am I? If I serve all in... Oh, I get a cat token. That's good. They already did Big Oofta. They already did a cube shift up. I don't know if they're going to do another one later. But in terms of the Vegas qualifiers and stuff, I think this is the final version. They added some Bloomborough cards was the shakeup. I sack a cat. All right. So I could get Woodfall Primus here and blow up the Eska's Chariot. I feel like Torsten's got to be better. Oh, hello, Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, I mean, if they don't kill me here, I'm gonna have a sick fucking turn next turn. Torsten's usually pretty impressive. Sometimes even in the decks that are mostly spells. Sneak attack resolves. I win. I win the match. I'm the winner. Gross, huh? So many nice mana dorks in this deck. I think you keep this on 6, though, on the play. This is not going to beat anybody. Opponent also on 6 over there. Druid on 2. Would that even help this? I might prefer, like, Ballista to clear that Pilgrim. No mood for that. Umezawa's as a blocker here wouldn't be amazing, because it'd just be a 3-3, right? And the 6 is a 2-4, so it would still attack, get value. Disaster if, like, the 6 attacks and they find Cradle off it or something, right? Looks like they were seeing lane drop. Just saying. Just saying. Sentinel here is actually sick. I was just playing the Oddity and upticking Yoko and making a food. Now I just get to fill up the board real nice, huh? Real nice and pretty. And we're short of mana for next turn Oddity plus Equip, so we might have to decide which of those is more important to me. Map. I don't have a map. Only a 3/3 elk. Map token is green. Green 3-drop. Best green 3-drop? You think it's Sentinel? You think Sentinel's better than Oko? No way. You're crazy. Crazy talk. Better than Uro. Oh, now you mean mono green. Changing the goalposts, I see. That was a sick turn from the opponent, Tom. This might be a bad attack. Because I could, like, get Umezawa's tokens on the map and then start mucking around with a Sentinel with an Umezawa's that, like, can be a 7-8 or whatever. Might be harder to block, Still spitting out the map value. Sentinel's better than Tracker on 3. What if you have a fast bond? Huh? What if then? Didn't think of that, did you? Didn't think of that. Did y'all see when I got JRC so hard? Very productive conversation. Wish I had my Cradle, huh? Opponent's also tutoring for theirs. I think they're thinking about throwing away a critter here to get back Bloodbraid. Yeah, exactly, Neil Bubbles. But you have a Time Walk in the graveyard. That's the best 3-drop. Haster on your second main phase. Little embarrassing. Not bad, huh? Not a bad little turn. +1 on champion. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything, though. Ooh, that's a good fire confluence. It's dealing 1 damage to each creature. Twice. I only have 1 Umezawa's counter. Cool. Yeah. Durance could be a way to get rid of that Bloodbraid thing. But then I'd have to cut a good card. I have to cut another card. I don't do that. I don't want to cut any of these cards. These cards are too pretty to cut. They're just too gosh darn pretty. The song "I'm the Warlock" is from 2004. Sounds about right. That's a Dave Grohl plus Jack Black collaboration. Dave Grohl put out a whole album called Probot. And he works with a bunch of different metal singers that he's friends with. Kind of fun. Kind of a good time if you're into those. Give this the old keeperooski. Just gotta find a Greaves for this Nadu hum. I don't understand the question. To get together, comic. Are you referencing something? Oh, I see. You're referencing this Magic the Gathering game that I'm playing currently. Well, next turn, if we don't draw anything better to do, we could get like Nadu and Sentinel going. A Nadu mirror. I missed your sub notification. Oh, I'm sorry, Bogart. I appreciate the 19 months, Bogart. Bogart says, Caleb D in chat, what's the longest time period you feel comfortable leaving your cat alone? Trying to decide whether I need to get a sitter. For me, it wasn't that long. I don't currently have a cat, but the last time I had one, if I was leaving for a full weekend, I would get a cat sitter. Cats get lonely. Cats get real lonely. I think one day is fine. Anything more than that, I felt bad, personally. How much fucking mana do we have here for this Green Sun Zenith, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I just supposed to Torsten? You have 2 cats? Yeah, if you've got 2 cats, it's different. I think that's a different question, right? If they can keep each other company. I win! Hey, nice to get a trophy on the day, huh? Nice to win a match or two. Feels good. We have a stip in the queue. And the stip is to put lands into play. As many lands as we can. The win condition doesn't matter. We'll figure that out later.